Host team, it's time for your game plan of the week for Chiefs weekend. We cannot wait to see you this weekend. Make sure you are wearing your Chiefs gear as we get ready for a whole lot of fun this weekend. And I want to say thank you to all the guys who served at Sisters last night. What an incredible night it was. We saw almost 500 women here. We saw 9 ladies raise their hand to say yes to Jesus. 9 lives changed forever. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule to make this night special for them. Also a reminder that we have Sporting KC coming up on September 21st. There is a link to buy tickets in the email, so make sure you go ahead and do that. Don't wait too long. Those are going quickly. So we want to get in and get outside the walls of our church and hang out not only with our church, but with all the campuses in the area. So do not miss that night. Greeters, if you guys are on the auditorium doors for the weekend, after you've closed those doors after the first worship song, make sure that as guests are coming in, you don't open both doors and let all that light come in. Just open one door at a time for our guests as they come in. That way it doesn't disturb the worship already happening in the auditorium, and it still gives our guests a great experience at those auditorium doors. Ushers, one of the ways that you guys engage with our guests the best is when they first walk into the auditorium doors and you guys are right there ready to help them find a seat. It relaxes them immediately because they don't have to think about where they're gonna sit. Are they gonna find a spot? You're already taking care of that for them. But I wanna remind you that as you're doing that, as the worship team is going, I know they are incredible, but we need to keep our focus and our body towards those auditorium doors rather than having our backs to the doors, because when people walk in, if they see our backs, they don't realize we're there for them, and so they scoot off to the sides, and we want to help them find a seat and take that stress away from them. So make sure as you worship, even if you're worshiping with your hands up and your eyes closed, face those doors, because when they walk in, that light will get your attention and you'll know it's my time to step into action for our guests. Hospitality for Chiefs weekend. Oreos are out. Keebler Twists are in. They're in a yellow package. We're going to keep the red Cheez-Its, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But I want to ask that as you guys are serving, let's make sure our drinks are staying under those kiosks and we're not having any snacks until after we're done serving during the message. That way we can stay completely focused on our guests. We want to make sure that as open the doors, we only open one at a time. We don't let all that light back in. Again, and so Oreos are out. Keebler Elves. Guys, if you open 2, it lets in the light, and then it sounds super wordy.